The price of breaking a three-generation family curse. In my town, the name Bennett was synonymous with a rusty spoon. For 3 generations, the eldest son didn't just run the diner, he lived in it. My grandfather started it in 1942, and the rule was simple. You serve the community, you take care of the elders, and one day, the keys are yours. I spent my 20th birthday flipping burgers while my friends were 300 miles away, starting their lives. I had a secret though. Tucked inside my flour-dusted apron was an acceptance letter to a prestigious culinary institute in San Francisco, a full ride. When I showed my father, he didn't even look up from the grill. "Caleb," he said, the grease popping like a warning. "You're a Bennett. We don't do fancy foam and microgreens. We do legacy. You leave, and you're dead to this business." The invisible chains felt like they were made of lead. I stayed for 2 more years, watching my soul turn into a burnt hash brown. I was the good son, managing my mother's dialysis and my father's temper. The breaking point came at Christmas dinner. My uncle asked when I was finally going to marry the girl next door and settle into the booth. "I'm not," I said, the room going ice cold. "I'm leaving for California. Tonight." My father stood up, his face a mask of disappointment. "If you walk out that door, don't bother looking back. You won't get a dime of this inheritance. You'll be a stranger in your own home." "I'd rather be a stranger who's alive," I replied, "than a ghost in a diner." I moved with 2 suitcases and exactly $412. It was hard, brutally hard. I washed dishes for years to pay for what the scholarship didn't cover. Fast forward 6 years. I'm the head chef at a Michelin star restaurant. Last month, my sister called. Dad was retiring. She told me he'd been keeping a scrapbook of every review I'd ever received. When I flew back to visit, he didn't mention the inheritance or the diner. He just sat at my table, tasted my signature dish, and whispered, "I was wrong to keep you in the kitchen when you were meant to build the whole restaurant." The tradition died with me, and honestly, we've never been closer.